Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Career Mastered Inside Career Success Show, where we talk with and meet trailblazing women, women who are celebrating other women, women who are lifting other women, women who are supporting other women, and our allies in the marketplace. Today's show is like every week. We talk with someone that will give you information that is purposeful. And the lady that we have on today is none other than Minister Michelle Turner White. I will bring her on shortly, but let me tell you, she is a person who embodies what it means to live with purpose and impact. And so I'm going to bring her on, but let's talk for a minute about Career Mastered and what we do. We are a women's leadership platform and a quarterly publication that shares the stories of women that are working it out in the marketplace. And what I mean by that is, regardless of the challenges, regardless of the fear, regardless of the barriers, she is still making it happen. And so I am excited that over the last 10 years, we've been able to honor over 600 women, give over $80,000 in scholarships to girls in the STEM and finance, arts, and business area. And we continue to expand our reach. As a matter of fact, we're headed to Las Vegas. We are a national organization that hosts events in various areas. We just completed the signature Career Master Brunch with the Masters in Detroit, as well as Charlotte, and now we're headed to Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, we will be hosted by Elisa Mahindra, who will share with us her journey along with three other phenomenal women. And by the way, while we are there, we're going to meet some honorees that we've honored in the past. They're going to show up and celebrate with us. And so we're excited about that. In addition, if you have not purchased your fall Career Mastered magazine, it is still available in digital form. We actually sold out, and that's a good thing. Bad thing of this particular issue because it is one of the most popular issues that we produce, and it is about the top entrepreneur woman to watch. On our cover is Lauren Fitzpatrick Shanks, the CEO of Keepwall. If you have not met Lauren, reach out to her on LinkedIn and get to know this young lady who is the next generation that is absolutely working it out. She has garnered investors, and she has a SaaS platform that is absolutely available to organizations to change culture. In addition, we have what we consider the 2025 best of the best cohort for entrepreneurship, and there are 35 powerful women that are featured in this particular issue. And now, as we consider what we're doing for the youth, we've had the Macy's show in Charlotte and the Macy's show in Detroit, where we've celebrated and provided over 100 young women $50 scholarships to shop at Macy's for back to school. So again, it is about what we're doing, but we cannot do it without you. And in the marketplace, we need you men allies to continue to support us and to ensure that we are advancing women's leadership. What does that mean? For me personally, I believe that when she's in the position of decision making and has the ability to provide the authority for those decisions, then she is leading. And I know that we would not need to worry about equity because she would be at the opportunity to bring other women forward. And so let's talk today about a similar woman who embodies what it means with purpose about impact in this area. Michelle, how are you today?
Greetings, Dr. Lisa Wicker. Thank you so much for having me on your wonderful show today and being a part of the Career Mastered group of women that we are helping to shape our community. We all have and should all be doing something to help shape our communities wherever we are and making some impact. And I'm just glad to be here today.
Well, thank you very much. So I had an opportunity to meet Michelle in 2024, where she was nominated for a Career Master Diversity Impact Award and received that honor. And so today, here we are to hear more about her journey. And our guest, basically, I want to share with you officially who she is so that we can get right into understanding the work she's doing, where she's leading, how she's helping others. And that to me is important for all of us to learn from one another. Minister Michelle Turner White, is a dynamic leader and true servant of purpose. Michelle is an ordained minister, psalmist, substance abuse counselor, entrepreneur, podcaster, and host of her own show. Now, all of that, let me stop there and just tell you, is a gifted person, right? That means that she's not bored. She's definitely in the marketplace doing her thing, but she's also a gifted recording artist. Michelle has shared the stage with with gospels like Fred Hammond and Donnie McClurkin, using her voice to uplift and inspire. Beyond music, she is dedicated leader in service, currently serving as the District 11A Global Chair for the Lions Club. But I also want her to tell you the work she's doing at Wayne County Community College. But before I do that, a couple of things I also need you to know is that Michelle's impact extends across Sisters Journeys Together organization, Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind and Visually Impaired, and the WYTE Charity Foundation. And for more than 2 decades, she's also served faithfully in prison ministry as an executive administrator for Wayne County Community College District, where she helps with education and mentorship. I mean, I could probably go on and on, but I'm going to stop right there and give Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm humbled.
You're welcome. Give Michelle a chance to tell us about her story. So the theme for this particular episode is connections. Mm-hmm. And that's what has been our theme throughout the year. And I want to talk with you about that. What do meaningful connections mean to you, both personally and professionally?
Well, connections are very important for us. When I think of connections, I think of the word networking. Mm-hmm. And it's important to, first of all, it's always important. Your first impression of how anyone meets you is very important. So you always want to put your best foot forward initially. And making meaningful connections is important for your career, where you're going, because we all help one another on this planet. Mm-hmm. And first impression is key. And when people are buying you or whatever you have, or wanting to listen even to you, they're looking at you first before whatever it is that you have to communicate to them. So correct. Just the first way you look, connections are important. They help strengthen. A smile helps strengthen people. Yes. I've had people say, because I smile, I smile all the time. And people say, can I have your picture just for your smile? Or your smile has made my day. Yeah. People don't know how much a smile can make a difference from that connection in someone's life.
I agree. Now, you've built some powerful connections and then our everyday connections, but I want to talk about the bridge of music and ministry and community leadership. Michelle, can you give us, for example, how a single connection shaped your path?
Well, I will say that some years ago, I was on the Christian television network, and where Bishop Glenn Plummer and Pastor Karen Plummer were owners of the Christian television network. And I used to come on their television show regularly and sing and do their telethons and various things, and minister of music at any church I've ever been in. I've been the minister of music. So I thank God for the gifts and talents that He's given me, and I don't take credit for that. I just try to stay, Lord, let them hear you and not me. Yes. Hide me behind your cross. I don't want you to see my flaws. Yes. I just want you to hear God.
Amen. I love it.
So that shaped and opened doors for me to meet various people. Some things were for me. I was able, like we mentioned earlier, to do 2 albums with Fred Hammond and sing with Donnie McClurkin. And I used to do jingles and commercials for different businesses. So that just different doors opened.
I love it. I would say, well, you need to sing a song for me, but we'll do that later. What I would like to ask is, for those who may feel disconnected, because you're in the space of ministry as well. For those that feel disconnected, Michelle, in their careers or communities, what advice would you give about starting and helping them to build bridges? to get connected?
Well, my advice is going to be seek your higher power first,
Mm-hmm.
whoever you call that to be. And I'm not a religious person, I'm a person that believes in the importance of, uh, we all believe in God.
Yes.
It's who we say Jesus is where we differ. So let's just start. What I found is that all these different religions, if you read them, they all say the same thing. I don't care if it's from the Hare Krishna to the Bible to the Jehovah Witness. It's just they differ at Jesus. So seek your higher power, because God, we all call him God or Jehovah or whatever. Ask him. He put you on the planet. What do you want me to do while I'm here? Show
Mm-hmm.
me, lead me, and guide me. And that might sound not like something, even positive motivational speakers, some of the best in the world, they use scripture principles to guide us and to help us. They just don't say it's scripture.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I've always been one. I've never been one to like to read love stories and stuff. I've always read positive motivational manuals and different speakers that I would listen to through the years. So you have to get into your inner person to see who you are, seek and find what it is that you are to do. So living that purpose driven life. So you're walking in your purpose. We all have a purpose
Yes.
while we're here. Everyone's purpose is different.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are good greeters. For instance, if it's in a church or in a office building, some people are good greeters and they greet people and they are kind and walk past. Still, the old adage of I don't walk past a person that I don't know without speaking. So that some people do that, and some people are not good at that. They just do them and keep it. So everybody has a different purpose, but
Right.
yeah.
Good.
So we just need to walk in our purpose, find out what your purpose is, and learn to walk in that. And it doesn't matter if someone else doesn't understand what your purpose is, as long as you know, then walk in it.
And I think the hardest part for people is finding that purpose. Like, so I get a lot of clients that says, "Well, I don't know how to find my purpose," and I always tell people, sometimes we have to be still and
Mm-hmm.
listen for the voice
Mm-hmm.
that tells us what's
Mm-hmm.
pulling us forward, like what's
Mm-hmm.
pulling on you that you can't just get rid of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that passion and desire that maybe God has given you will show up, and that might be it. Like, for example, you might not even know why you like photography. It could be your
Mm-hmm.
purpose. Who knows? But the
Mm-hmm.
idea is that once you understand that, we have to use it not just for ourselves but for others. So you've decided to dedicate your life for service. Tell us more about what's.
Well, God decided I would not be doing any of the things that I'm doing now if it was not for God. So I went through some. I grew up in the church, and I thought that all you had to do was go to church, be a good, pretty good person, stick as close as possible to the Ten Commandments, and and I'm in like Flint.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And but I was going to commit some of those commandments. But anyway, just go sing something, join something. However, I went through some life challenges, and I became angry at God, and
Mm,
I said, God, and this is, we don't understand as human beings the importance that we have with our words. And it says that with your words you can change the whole course of your life. So when
mhm,
we understand that we really have power with our words, we need to be much more careful with
mhm.
what we speak. And so I said to God, I didn't think it, I spoke it. I said, Lord, I know enough about you. I can handle this world on my own. That was the most foolish thing I ever said in my entire life.
Yes.
And so God said, oh, really? I thought I created you. So I'm going to
Mhm,
have to show you, I'm going to have to break you.
mhm, mhm.
And I was called into ministry, and I said, "You sure you want me? I'm not, I'm not, I'm not, I don't seem to fit the form of what a ordained minister should be, or a person in ministry." And so a week later, I received a scholarship to go to ministry school, and I went through ministry school, and I said, "Wow, you're really serious, God." And then I graduated from there, and I went through a series while in ministry school. I said, Lord, if you use me, I'll go out into the highways and byways and compel the lost. Again, not understanding the magnitude of what I actually spoke and said.
Mhm.
And so I went through a series of many challenges that broke me down,
Mm.
but lifted me up. And but they broke me to know. And I said, God, why am I going through all of this? And he said, I'm because I'm going to use you one day, and I
Mhm.
can't have you looking down on anybody about anything.
Mm. Okay.
So from there, now people started giving me. I became homeless,
Really?
and for 4 years I was homeless, living in a shelter, and then people started giving me furniture, and I would give it away to people that would sell it. But see, that furniture, when we give away things, so that started the White Charity Foundation.
And that's part
And
of your ministry, the White Charity Foundation.
exactly. So
Okay.
what we do is we collect recycled furniture, coach chairs and couches and various things, and we give them away to
Mm.
those in need.
Okay.
And so we, that's a huge thing, and that really helps. It helps someone's mental stability, their financial stability,
Yeah.
their spiritual stability. Because when you're going through something, so now we work with a lot of people that are returning from prison, help us
Mm.
to deliver the furniture, and then we put furniture in their homes. And so
Oh, wow.
I've shared with you a couple of the videos and pictures that we weren't able to bring up today, but that people give beautiful things, and that helps reshape and encourage someone's life. That's a life changing
Right.
when you
Right.
can look back and see, wow, I just came out of prison, or I was battered, or I was a senior, or I was just homeless. And now I have a home. But not only do I have a home, I've been given some goods, a bed, a table, a chair, cups, plates, that now I can use and have a new start, a fresh start. So, and then we help the men get jobs when they come return from women and men when they come out of prison.
Wow.
We help them to get jobs. Uh, so they work with us initially and help
For that.
give back to the community, and then we help get them employed and clothed and furnished.
And this is all in the White Charity Foundation, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And how do people get in touch with you? Is it just locally in
No,
Michigan, or is it
no.
national?
We've actually started in Michigan, and the plan is to go to every state, to move around the country. The
Okay.
next state that we're starting in now is Texas.
Okay.
So they can go to the White Charity, the whitefoundation.com, spelled WYTE,
Hmm.
foundation.com, WYTE foundation.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And for some reason, are you there? Because I can't hear you. There you go. Can you say it's
Yes,
white?
people can register on the, it's WY, spelled WYTE,
Okay.
foundation.com. People
Awesome.
can go to that website if they want to donate furniture, and we've had people donate things from other states and ship them here. But
Okay.
right now we are recovering Michigan and the greater the whole area, not just Detroit, but we go from South Lyon all the way to Macomb,
Okay.
and then we plan to cover other states. The next state will be Texas, then Atlanta, and we have vision and people that are in place to move this same model around the country. Because when we do this, we're helping our environment. Because
Hmm.
people put things out on their porch
Yeah.
and they think that, oh, somebody's going to come and pick it up. But really, when people pick those things up, they generally um, dump them in the landfills, or they get money for dumping them.
Yeah.
Um, and so that doesn't help our environment. So we're helping our environment, as well as we're helping to build stronger communities.
Wow.
That's what the White Charity Foundation does, and we do it together.
Okay.
It's together we're serving our community. Together we're building stronger and helping our environment and our communities.
Wow. That's amazing. Actually, that's powerful. Michelle, Robin Wilson said hello to you
Hi.
this morning. And the thing that I've heard you say, and I've read in your background, besides, being able to have the talent and calling of singing, and then the ministry of helping others, like through prison ministry. And then you have the furniture and the foundation that not only does furniture, I'm sure, but I'm sure you're praying with people. And this is like a holistic approach. But there's another side of you too that you do every day, and that's at the Wayne County Community College. Tell us about that role.
So at Wayne County Community College District, I'm an executive administrator, and I take what I have. I mean, you want your light to shine everywhere, and it's funny. It makes me smile when you walk into a building. You're supposed to speak peace and bring your peace with it, bring your light with it, bring your spirit into where you're going. Bring your gifts, your talents, your skill set. And so that's what I do here at Wayne County Community College District. I work with faculty, I work with students, um, and I've been here just over almost 25 years in January. And I help people that need, in the people that I meet in the community, whether they're returning citizens from prison or just people that I meet, period, in the community that might need educational skills or GED skills or develop a skill in automotive or whatever thing they might be interested in. I help them, connect them with the right person here to help get the financial aid or correct them or send them to websites that give scholarships and grants.
Oh wow.
You don't have to go for loans. There's
Hmm.
too much free money out here. People can go to fastweb.com and get all kind of free money
Wow.
through their doctorates program. So I help people get into college, and it's amazing and wonderful when you see them graduate and move on um, in their careers and in their lives.
Wow. So I love the fact that wherever you go, ministry is important. And can you share with us maybe a story that still resonates with you on just the change that uh, may have not even been apparent to you that you had on someone, and they came back later perhaps and just shared with you where they are today, or you saw somebody because of what you and your organization's been doing that have been successful?
I can think of a young man who was a returning citizen from prison, and I helped him get into college here at Wayne County Community College District, and he went into a computer technology program, and he was successful in that program. Got married to a young woman, found a wife, and now they live in California. And he often will send messages or call or text and say, you know, how much he appreciates just happy. He's very
Yes.
happy now and is happy, and I'm happy for him and his wife.
Wow. And those are the rewards of, like you say, your spirit helping other people. Now, how do you
Mhm.
balance all of this, Michelle?
I sleep between time. And I do still try to enjoy life. It's important to keep balance. So I went to all the summer concerts this summer. And
Okay.
before, I'm going to share another story. When we put furniture into a woman's home a couple of weeks ago, and she had 5 or 6 kids, and most of them were teenagers, and they had the agency, we work with agencies to help people get into housing. And so the agency had provided her a very nice home, painted and everything, walls nice, carpet, all of that, but there wasn't a stick of furniture anywhere. None of the children had anything. They were all sleeping on the floor. So we came in, put in beds, couches, tables, chairs, kitchen appliances, you name it. God provided it for this family. And when we got everything in, the children did a dance. I did not get to capture it on a video, but they just started dancing. They were so happy. That was an awesome moment.
I love it. I love it. And you know, that everybody is why I wanted to speak with Michelle today because she was nominated for her impact as a diversity impact 50 honoree with career mastered. And you can tell just by having this conversation with her today that she's been very impactful and purposeful in the marketplace. And she wears many hats, right? Between minister and counselor, artist, entrepreneur. And I don't know that you would call any one of them a calling. I think your walk in life is a calling because you said that it
Mhm,
wasn't you, it was God, right?
mhm.
So, how would you
Correct.
encourage someone else to search out, or if they're struggling, um, what would you say to them in order for them to master? if they could their career and their lives?
Um, Well, again, because we are spirit beings, and I don't, my son teases me sometimes, you personalize, you Christianize, or everything is about the God. Well, it is. He's the one who put us on this planet. I talk to God like this. You plot me on this planet. I need you to show me how to live it.
Yes.
So, and that's we need to have that type of communication with our Creator, who will
Yes.
then show us. I don't care what book you're reading, but He will guide you and show you how to live the life that He puts you in. And you got to stand on His promises, speak out His promises. I don't care what you're going through. We
Yes.
all go through things. I'm going through things right now. Am
And
I
we
going
all,
to show that? No, I'm going to stay positive and speak in
yes.
faith. But
Yes.
that's just me.
Yes.
So I would encourage someone to find out what their purpose is. Many people are working in jobs that they hate. They can't stand what they're doing. When
Yeah.
I came here to Wayne County, I said, Lord, because I had my own business before I came here. I
Yeah.
said, I don't want to be somewhere that is just a job. I
Mm.
want you to please show me where you would have me to be with the skill set that you've given me, where it would be helpful for them and for them to want me and me to want them.
Yes.
It needs to be a mutual thing. So I've
Yes.
had a wonderful career here that I
Amen.
appreciate. And Dr. Curtis L. Ivory is wonderful and has done a wonderful job with all the things that we have. And Wayne County Community College District has wonderful programs for people
Yes.
that are looking in educational to get in GED or just a career.
Yes.
So I would encourage you to. I can't say it's just not it's very important to be mindful of your words, to seek your Creator for
Yes.
your career. And
Awesome.
then so you're not just working in a job, but you can be somewhere that is an actual career that you can enjoy and
Mhm.
put in your, and even when you have people, because everyone that you might work with might not be kind,
Yeah.
might not be, it might not be a good situation. But I've seen God move people out of my way, and I didn't have to say a thing. He just moved them.
Oh, he just move them. Yeah, he just move them. It's like, okay, you're gonna have to go. I love.
I don't pray against people,
Yeah.
but I've seen him do things to keep my life peaceful on the walk in the path that I'm trying to walk in this life. So
Awesome.
I would encourage people just to seek your Creator and surround you. This is key. Surround yourself with positive people. If you
Yes.
find that you're around a lot of negative people, get away from them. Through
Hmm.
my lifetime, I've had to let a lot of people go, whether they're family or close friends that you've known for years.
Hmm.
If they're not bringing any value to your life, separate yourself. You cannot change them, but you can change you, your space, and your environment, and
Yes.
your circle.
Yes. Yes. And we'll leave with that. I appreciate you joining me today for uh, the time to talk about what you do, so people will know. Again, if people want to reach out to you, what would be the best way?
They can contact me at 248-238-4863. Again, 248-238-4863. Or they can go to our website, uh, wytefoundation.com. There's a number there, there's forms there and information there. And our email address is wytefoundation@gmail.com.
Awesome.
wytefoundation@gmail.com. And we also have a podcast like you do here, and
Yes.
that's Community Update 313. We're on all streaming platforms, YouTube, social, every streaming platform.
Yes. Yes.
Community Update 313.
And if people would be interested in sharing information on your show, they can just contact you there.
Yes, ma'am, at 248-238-4863. We love having guests. We love sharing things with the community so that people don't perish because of a lack of knowledge. We want to make people aware of all the wonderful things that are happening in every community. You need to just be aware, and the services and the things, business things that people are doing.
Well, I'm looking forward to joining you sometime in November on your show.
Yes, I'm
I just
looking forward to that as well.
thank you so much for sharing your incredible story, wisdom, and inspiration with us today. And your life is such a powerful reminder and testament of what we can do with the talents that God gives us and make meaningful connections and
Thank
give
you.
back to others and truly have lasting legacy for generations to come. So thank you very much for
Thank you for having me, Dr. Lisa.
you and have a great day. Wow, that was awesome. I really appreciate having the opportunity to get to know Michelle better. And if you'd like to reach out to her, she's giving you the information that you can donate to the White Foundation for the furniture, or even get in touch with her with regard to the podcast that she has. And she's given us information, quite honestly, on how to connect to scholarships and get enrolled in college. I mean, so you have a lot of information today that you can use if you're interested in furthering your calling or getting information or getting in touch with Michelle. This is about connections. And I want to just say again, Career Masters is really excited each week to talk to women, and we'll be on again in a couple of weeks with our next guest. But before I leave, I just want to remind you that we're headed to Las Vegas. So if you're listening and you are in the Las Vegas area, you have a sister, friend, a colleague, an ally, or family in the Las Vegas area, please let them know that we'll be there on October the 16th with our signature Career Master Brunch with the Masters, where we will be talking to three powerful women in the marketplace. Tanika Quick, who is with Caesars Palace. We have Jessica Winder, who is the CEO and founder of Hidden Gems. We also have Carissa Begonia, who is the CEO of Conscious Exchange, and Elissa Mahendra, who is the moderator and ambassador and the new soon to be author of Power to Rise. We are excited. And on top of that, we have Dr. Sabrina Jackson, who most of us in the Detroit area know. She will be there present with me to be on program, as well as Haith Johnson, who is from the Detroit area but has her residence in Las Vegas. She will be meeting us there, and a few other surprises. We will be giving Lauren Fitzpatrick Shanks, who is the cover girl for Career Masters Fall Magazine, the business grant that she won of $2,500 as the top entrepreneur woman to watch Career Masters' first business grant that we are providing to an entrepreneur. So we're excited. We have a lot going on here. And certainly as we continue to support women, we have the 35 powerful women that we recognize this year. That you can look at the magazine at www.careermaster.com to subscribe digitally and learn more about them. And now I will say what's coming ahead is our 2026 Leadership in Action Award honorees. Stay tuned because October 15th will be the opening day for nominating women for the 2025 program. Again, we're excited. We're headed to 2026 Summit, which will be held in Charlotte, North Carolina, the National Career Masters Summit. We're going into our 12th year and certainly going in with knowing that God is leading the way. So we thank you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you at the next segment on Inside Career Success. Have a great week.